Episode 39. I hope Momo feels like a king right now, because this is one of the rare instances, I think, in the game, where there's a chair that only he can sit in and Nikki cannot. Due to this being a shrunken-only section, even though it seems like Nikki would have no trouble walking around in here. He doesn't have any emotes, does he? Well, we can at least give it some tilt. Just a little bit to emphasize the size of the room. Yeah. Actually, is there a... There should be, right? I've seen them before. Since we have the hide Nikki option, we can just make this a Momo only. Nope, it also hides Momo, so... I guess if we hide Nikki, Momo has to go too. Sorry, Momo. No solo photo for you. Not unless we somehow hide Nikki with some fancy angling. Surprisingly, there's no lore in here. Despite being a library, no books. I'm wondering why they made this room. Maybe they use it later. And Nikki would have no problem walking through this hall here. This entire room is pretty large. And even the doorway, it seems like the curtains are large enough for Nikki to pull aside, with a little bit of work. But I guess she doesn't want to crouch down even a little bit. Anyway, we had something important to do, didn't we? We had to rescue Dorota from jail. It's going to be a breakout. And I guess it's about nighttime, so probably want it to be nighttime during the breakout. I was wondering if we would go over this way. If the story would take us over that way. Guess we're just going to jump down. Or can we use a cannon? That'd be cool if we could. Is this one still broken? It is. It would have been perfect for launching over that way, although the tree is still kind of obstructing it. Maybe we can use this one if we can turn it around all the way. Nope. No, not you again. No. We've talked to this guy mistakenly twice, and I just realized I skipped his initial dialogue the first time I talked to him, assuming that I could have gotten it again, but because it's a fashion challenge, we can no longer recover it. Whatever. If I really want to read it, I can just look back at my own footage. I guess that's partly why I'm recording these. Nope. This is as far as the cannon can go.
The sun's gone down. Time for a nighttime adventure.
Can't really get much distance floating, and of course, we're not allowed to use this outfit. For an annoying reason. If they give you a big tree, and they give you a floating outfit, like a gliding outfit, they should let you use both of those, but they don't. I'll get over it. We'll just stick on the main path if we can't float around on the breeze. What's this? Oh, the weather changed. Oh, it's one of the cloud ones, I see. Well, we're not going in this direction. Damn, I missed my chance. That's what I get for trying to sequence break. Damn, you get momentum from that thing? This might be could actually be the first one I fail. Depending on how strict they are on time. You need Momo. Okay. I was just thinking in my head how often you can just hop off the cloud and collect them yourself. That's what I get for trying to cheat the game design. You can't respect the game design and you can't cheat the game design. Typical. No, come on. Well, this shouldn't be too bad. We can recover this. Time is frozen while we do that, right? Now let's just quickly grab this thing so we can teleport back if we have to. I'm sure we're probably going here for the main story. It seems too important. This section of the map that changes the weather and is specifically gray on the map. Seems like it also changes the music when you go into that section.
Dorota! No, no, please! Don't lock me up! Dad! Mommy!
Well, were they torturing him? I guess I wouldn't put it past the Paladins. We've known them to do some pretty heinous stuff.
Nikki! He...
Dorota used to be imprisoned in here often. This place holds painful memories for him. Oh, this must be Dorota's drawing.
Dorota with a sword. And then next to him is a little version of Dorota with his parents. But he's never met either of his parents. So this is his imagination.
I mean, he's right in front of you guys. Don't let him hear you talking about this.
Dad! Mommy! Don't go! I will protect you! I'll protect you!
Dorota, you got this. I believe in you.
No! I can't do it. I haven't been able to. I can't make my wish come true. I tried for so long. So many years. I was so close. But in the end, they still capture me. It's so dark here. And I'm scared. Oh, it's an Esling.
Dorota, we've met many Feywish sprites along the way. Melibo, Kukuda, Pokobo. They spoke of your bravery, your determination. You see, these knightly qualities, you already have them. Darkness can't and won't imprison you. I'll wait for you, Dorota.
Not sure how he heard the Esling. Maybe there was something missing, like a soundbite or something. Well, that was upsetting. Don't exactly want to see the mental breakdown of a little Feywish sprite in my fun fantasy isekai adventure.
You again? This is the price for mocking us! Ha!
Huh? Nikki! Don't you hurt my friends!
So it's you. You know full well what happens to those who challenge us!
I don't care!
Dorota! Dorota!
It's okay to fail or get hurt!
Is this Geroda's theme? I like it.
Give up! Ah! Never!
Yeah, kill him, Geroda.
You lose.
Whoa. That was a fluke. You wait.
Geroda!
Nikki, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Do that more often. But I guess he's apologizing for the earlier bit.
No, none of that matters. Geroda, you were amazing.
Really? But when you got here, I was too scared. I couldn't even leave the cavern prison. I was afraid of being captured again.
But when I was in danger, your belief as a Feywish knight beat out your fear. You chose to stand up to them, to help me and face the enemy you fear most. Geroda, you've become a true knight, like you've always wished to be.
Am I really? Am I a knight now? No need for a knighthood ceremony or fancy medals like in the sacred knight stories?
No need. The reason a knight is a knight is because of their inner convictions and unyielding bravery. Knighthood is a state of mind, not just a title.
I think that's debatable, but it doesn't matter.
That's right. Without medals, a knight is still a knight. Then I am the Feywish Knight Geroda!
Good. So now, we'll count on you to protect everyone, Sir Geroda.
I promise, Nikki. Oh, and did you meet the Wishmaster?
We did. But
Nikki explained.
The Wishmaster is an imposter!
that's right. It's probably why the paladins go unchecked. I think we need to find Avicenda and uncover the truth.
But since getting back to the Wishing Woods, I haven't seen him at all. Nikki, look there!
What's that?
I really didn't see what the camera was focusing on. I guess these papers.
A Paladin's Daily Log. Morning. Attended assembly. Listened to Wishmaster's deeds. Daytime. Training. Note. Perform well and be promoted to the special squad. Assigned special tasks related to the Wishmaster.
Tasks related to the Wishmaster? What's that?
It doesn't say. Oh, there's a circled note. Desperation Orb Warehouse Basement access restricted. Captain Avicenda handling classified matters. Classified matters?
Sounds very classified.
Thanks, Momo.
Whatever's happening in the Desperation Orb Warehouse must be important.
Geroda, what's the Desperation Orb Warehouse like?
A place no Feywish sprite wants to go. Oh, except the Paladins. Since Desperation Orbs are life-threatening to Feywish sprites, everyone felt that they were too dangerous. So to process and dispose of them, we built the Desperation Orb Warehouse. The warehouse is managed by the Paladins. When the inspection center finds Desperation Orbs, they're sent there.
If they already manage the warehouse, why produce Quick Wish bottles that generate Desperation Orbs? And the Desperation Orbs from the inspection center don't seem like the ones from the Quick Wish bottles. They're different.
I might have missed that detail of why they're different, or how they're even the whole point of this scheme. I guess we'll figure it out.
They're actually the same. Long ago, we used to mistake Desperation Orbs for Wishing Orbs, because when they're first extracted, they looked identical. Later, the Desperation Syndrome Center discovered Desperation Orbs turn black as they age. Like they're spoiled. Exactly. So, the Quick Wish bottles actually speed up the ripening of Desperation Orbs. But why are they doing this?
There must be some conspiracy behind this. Jiroda, let's check out the Desperation Orb warehouse.
Right. I'll look for the entrance to the basement.
And that would be... over there? Okay, I thought it would be this gray area over here. But I guess we're still going to the gray area, just a different part to it. Actually, I guess this is more the main section if it's the warehouse, and this is just maybe some town or something. Anything in here? Like inside it? Just something useless to me. I want more pieces to that set. That uniform. The Desperation Orb warehouse is a restricted area and very dangerous. Do not approach. Mom said that red orbs are actually filled with dark, bad stuff. They must be kept inside and disposed of slowly. Your mom told you that, huh? Well, I don't have to listen to you or your mom.
Nikki, here.
Ah, right, Otto.
Jiroda, what's going on?
There are guards. We can't get in. What should we do? Should I use my trick again? No. There are too many paladins. Get noisy, and more will come for sure. Then what?
You? What are you doing?
Avacinda?
Nikki, we agreed our last meeting was our last.
Quick wish bottles? Desperation orbs? A fake wish master? What are you scheming?
Scheming? Ha! So short-sighted. A Feywish sprite like you could never understand what we're doing. The Wishing One has been gone too long. We lost our way, fell silent. We exist because of him, but we're alone now, and need a new god.
You! How dare you blaspheme!
A new god shall grant us rebirth. A new god will give us guidance. And the birth of a new god needs a sacrifice.
I wasn't expecting this.
Wrong! That's a price we can't pay!
It's not up to you. For Lord Chigda, our new god, no one can stop us!
I wasn't expecting the god angle. They're doing everything they got at us, huh? Well, it's not like it's any different from what we've done before. Just kind of more of them around. Right. Gotta get behind this one. Come on. There we go.
Your skill is impressive.
Now, Vacinda, it really wasn't that hard.
I underestimated you. But this isn't over. There's still Lord Chigda.
He just said, Lord Chigda.
Then, is the real Chigda still alive? But why go through the trouble of using an imposter?
Maybe it's because he can't show himself. So, Lavacinda acts on his behalf.
Avacinda's family were devout followers of the Wishing One. It's just... how could a fanatic support a new god?
Maybe the more devout, the harder it is to accept the death of the Wishing One. He believes he exists because of the Wishing One. Without him, nothing has meaning.
Pulling out the capital H on the hymn, huh? You may have not noticed if they did that before, but I guess this is their religion here in Mirrorwish, or Mirror Vale? No, it's Floorwish and Mirrorland, right.
But... it shouldn't be like this. Yes, it must be painful to lose a god you devoted your life to, but replacing them with a new one? With sacrifice? That's crazy!
He said the birth of a new god requires sacrifice. But are Quick Wish bottles part of his plan?
What do they need Quick Wish bottles for anyway? We should head to the Desperation Orb warehouse. We can search the basement and find the truth.
Let's go then.
Well, it seemed like we were supposed to sneak our way in here, but I guess we just busted some heads. We should do that more often. Does the Purification Orb work on anything other than Esselings? I mean, it's called Purification. Does it purify with blunt force trauma? We know it works on boxes, so that might actually be true. Since we're here as part of the main story, let's clear out any collectibles. Because I don't think we'll be back. I didn't need to lock onto that. I knew where it was. So how are we getting over there? Nah. Seems like we make our way over here. From the roof, maybe. I guess these things have to turn around for you to room them. This is the right way, right? We can make our way up there? Yeah. And I guess there would be a treasure chest there. Might be something good in it. I'm hoping for another outfit piece. I don't know if these ones that are guarded by Esselings out in the open world are the type that give out outfit pieces. It's not shining pink like the other ones. That's all we got. Still more? Oh, right. Alright, what have we got this time? The only thing we can do right now is push this box, I guess. Although, I guess we should have waited for that? No, wait. Here we go. Oh. Well, it doesn't matter. Can we finagle this a bit, just so I don't have to... Can't exactly wait on that. What about this? Okay, that can work. The solution, I believe, is to push the card onto the platform, or the big box. And then roll it onto the other one over there, so that this platform goes even further up. But I just want to do this instead. I think this is the first time I did an unintended solution for a puzzle. I'm glad you can. Just because pushing boxes takes so much time. And I think that's everything here. Unless... Oh, could it be? A piece of the outfit? Yeah. Wait, no, it's a different outfit. Oh, it's just a piece. It's not even a part of a set. Well, I'm glad we got something, but... I guess that means maybe all of the pieces of that set that I want are all localized either in the tree or... like... up towards the tree. I don't remember when I got the first one. So is this going to be... No. That'll be an instant section, like one of those platforming things, like the, like Timius's beauty lab, but it's just this.
Giovanni?
Damn it. Damn. I wanted to be wearing the wedding dress when we next saw Giovanni, so we could sweep him off his feet or something, wow him with a new look that he's never seen before. But I guess we're showing up in this thing, which I don't hate, but oh well.
Avacinda's secret mission was you? Giovanni?
Aren't you working with the Paladins? Why are you like this?
Just a temporary alliance. After discovering my betrayal, they imprisoned me here. They also took the Orium vase.
So, that's why Avacinda was after you in the abandoned district. Why did you betray them? And why lead us to the Wishing Woods?
Because there's something only you can do.
Me?
Yes. The Orium vase chose you. It believes you will have the power to defeat Chigda, the Wishmaster.
But why Nikki? And did you use the Orium vase?
I used it. But that was in the other timeline.
Okay. Okay, Giovanni. You get to be a bad boy, sure. But when you pull out things like this, I don't know. Do I like this? Okay. We're all in. Yeah. Let's hear about this other timeline.
The other timeline?
It started with Chigda, the Wishmaster. The Wishmaster, Chigda, became something more than a mortal soul. To cure his desperation syndrome, he made a deal with the dark. It bound him together with the vines, granting eternal life. In return, he will continue to feed on desperation, becoming the desperate vines. But he wasn't satisfied and hatched an insane plan. Replicating the Orium vase, taking the divine power for himself. For this, he destroyed my life, my wishes. He left me only despair and hatred. For revenge, I pretended to submit. I helped them spread the Quick Wish bottles, found a chance to escape the Wishing Woods, and retrieved the Orium vase. I made a wish. I wished for the power to defeat Chigda. Then, time reversed. I was sent back to the moment I first started spreading Quick Wish bottles. But it seemed the Wishing One was mocking me. Nothing really changed. Until You appeared.
So that's it. Huh. I never really thought about it. Is that how we just got isekai'd? We found the dress in the attic. It felt like that was the trigger, but that wasn't the real trigger. We were summoned from another world, and it just so happened to coincide with us finding that dress. No, there has to be more to it. Yeah, that dress is definitely something. Plus, that goddess that appeared at the beginning and we've seen neither hide nor hair of ever since. She probably had a hand in this, right? Well, I guess we'll figure it out. If not in this part of the game, whenever they release whatever next expansions or whatever you'd call them for this game model.
A girl from another world who's never appeared in another timeline. Asking me for wish flight paper.
So you, as the prophet, led us to uncover the truth. But why? Why set obstacles for us?
Yeah! And was it you? Did you lead that boldly to us?
Yes, I did. I had to be sure that you were chosen by the Orium Vase and had the power to defeat Chigda. You did not disappoint.
But you put us in a lot of danger. One mistake, and we'd be done for.
If you couldn't pass those tests, there'd be no way you could defeat Chigda.
Giovanni, your plan to lead us to the truth really wasn't the nicest.
Damn, Nikki, I know he betrayed us, but are you sure you want to use such strong language?
Sorry. It was the only way I saw. I had to be careful. Chigda's power is growing stronger. He's hiding in the canopy of the Grand Milliwish tree, devouring desperation orbs. It's why vine mutations are rampant, and even the Arosa have stopped blooming.
If this keeps up, the baby Feywish sprites won't awaken.
Yes. And without the ceremony, there's no sparkling pollen. Only when it is filled with sparkling pollen can the Orium Base fulfill wishes. Sadly, when time reverses, the pollen doesn't follow. Divine items transcend fate.
I'm going to need to reread that one. The ceremony causes sparkling pollen, and the Orium Vase fulfills wishes when there is sparkling pollen. So when it reversed time, that's why he was kind of disappointed when we recovered the Orium Vase. It was empty then, because it didn't recover its own pollen by reversing time, so that thing is useless right now until the whole ceremony goes by, but even in the other timeline, the ceremony didn't happen. So we'll have to branch off from the original timeline to make the pollen happen, so that we can use the Orium Vase if we wanted to. I mean, we don't really have a reason to, but...
So that's why you were so surprised to find the Orium Vase empty.
Wait, I've got an idea. If a blooming Arosa can awaken the coma victims, then an outfit made from it should have that power too.
And then, we could use it to wake everyone. But first, we need to defeat Chigda and put the desperate vines right again.
Is it possible? Can we really defeat Chigda alone?
Perhaps you can learn from the past.
The past?
I learned everything about the desperate vines. During the Age of Divinity, the Sacred Knight managed to defeat them, returning them to normal. How she managed to do it is unclear. But the Swordsmith ruins, where she was last seen, may hold the answers. Unfortunately, the ruins have been sealed, and the key is long lost.
The Swordsmith ruins? Uncle Barbarata once gave me a box, and it had a key inside. It was a gift from the Sacred Knight to my grandfather. He was worried that the Paladins might take it, so he told me to hide it. I stashed it near the Swordsmith ruins.
That's it. That must be the key.
I'll go get it now.
Your luck is remarkable.
We're always lucky, but that's got nothing to do with the Orium vase.
Maybe. However, your fate's wild cards. Maybe some unusual luck is part of it. Hopefully, it's all good luck.
This is...
A paper crane from the wish flight paper. Unlike the first time. This time, it's my best wishes.
Thank you. I think I've got the inspiration for another piece of the Wishful Rosa.
Oh, it looks like we were interrupted. Oh, we just got this from Giovanni? Don't mind if we do. The Star of Wishes. Giovanni's first creation was a wish crane. As a child, he would hang them by a window, hoping they would one day take flight into the sky of dreams. Even now he folds one with countless wishes, and keeps it close to his heart.
Outfit.
And then he became a bad boy, who notably isn't just a 2-bit villain bad boy, but is more of a Sasuke bad boy. Kind of a revenge at all costs, but for a good reason bad boy. He was imprisoned, like those other guys, for 15 years. And he was the youngest one, too. I did want to unveil my new outfit to him, but maybe next time I'll just have to surprise him with it. If I can put it on before he actually shows up. But we will put on the necklace he gave us, a sign of good faith. Was that a necklace? Yeah. It's a fresh one. Oh, it removed the camera. Well, let's just choose a different outfit then. Maybe for a little bit Nikki's iconic. That one doesn't have a necklace, does it? Or I guess it does. But I'm going to assume that this story event necklace fits well with the iconic look that Nikki has. I guess she's not wearing a necklace, it's just like part of her outfit. It's a different color, but I guess that's what accents do sometimes, they stand out. Alright. Then we'll wear this as a commemoration of the day we met. I probably wasn't wearing this when we met. Oh well. But the other timeline, huh? I guess they didn't get really complicated with the time stuff, so it's not really something that we have to worry about, but when they throw stuff out that, just like randomly, the other timeline, it starts to worry me. I do like that kind of thing, but it does get complicated. Sometimes. Nikki, you've been chosen by the Orium vase. Hopefully this isn't another trick fate has played on me. A punished bad boy, that's Giovanni. So where are these ruins? All the way on the opposite side, huh? I guess we'll fast travel to the bottom layer, which is here. No, there was no teleportation point on the bottom layer. I was actually kind of hoping Giovanni might be the final boss, but I guess this works out. You have the full outfit. Even I don't have that. And in fact, you have a purple version of it. This may indicate that she spent some real money on this. More people with the outfit, or at least some pieces of it. I guess I did collect some of the pieces of this myself. Although it's purple, the default color, I thought it was pink. Actually, that might be the default color. So if I want to surprise Giovanni with my wedding dress, which is what I'm calling the eel outfit, I'm going to have to think about when he's actually going to show up next in the story. Gonna have to be a little bit genre-savvy, I guess, if I can do that. Maybe after we get through this temple, we'll switch back to the outfit. We could just switch to it now, but I don't want to wear that thing forever. It's just not very RP to run around in a dress all the time, or a dress that extravagant, at least. This is a new horse, or a new animal. We haven't seen this before, and it just looks like a horse, although the hair's a bit different. What's the fancy name for this semi-fantasy horse? I think we've seen it before, when we were browsing through materials. I just missed it, and it was in the lower left. Don't run off. Did it really... Okay, yeah. I hate that. Oh, whatever. It was a stallion something or other. We can sneak up on this one, right? Or just run up to it. Just kind of stand right there. Nope, it's just called a stallion. There is no fantasy name for the not really that fantasy horse. Oh, you use the eye patch. I know which outfit that's from. That's one of the, like, really cheap ones from the store. You get, like, one of them for really cheap or something, and I guess a lot of people would have chosen the one that this eye patch comes from. It really did like it looked like the standout one from the 5. Oh wow, a lot of people like this. I guess people can select different aspect ratios, I didn't realize. This umbrella too, I think it's something from one of the more recent events, or something. Actually, since I was talking about it, is it here still? I assume it is. This limited offer, it probably won't go away. And probably a lot of people like this quirky idea, but there are a few good ones here. It does cost 60 Stellarite or whatever, and the cheapest that you can get that for is $1, but I guess that's a decent deal. $1 for an outfit, if you really like it. I'm not going to buy anything though. Probably not. Where was it? Over here. Yeah, it was either the quirky idea or the monster girl that I think people would go for. But I personally would maybe go for Cozy Adventure with a second on Sweet Honey. Bright Days does seem like it would be good, but I'd probably prefer Cozy Adventure. We got another one. I like that outfit. It's really well coordinated, and there's that rainbow again. How do people trigger that? That's a second color of the fireworks outfit. Either somebody spent money on this, or they saved all of their diamonds so they could get the second color on a 5-star outfit, which is pretty outrageous, the amount that it costs. That might even be the third color, I don't know. I'm just going to assume it's the second color, so I don't even have to think about how much diamonds or money they would have had to spend.
Nikki, let's head to the Swordsmith Ruins Gate.
What did he collect here? I must have forgotten. I wasn't paying attention. The stomp move might be useful for hitting a wide area and getting multiple hits at once, but it just feels like this happens how fast you can spam this. It's so quick that it makes the stomp move ineffective with the recovery frames you have to wait on. Before we move forward though, was there anything back this way? Not really. Just a minigame. Lighting weird. What the hell is that? We've seen this in the opening movie, haven't we? This thing. Is this the iron squirrel golem thingy? We can just run past it, right? I guess that's the tutorial. Just avoid their gaze. No. Or go around them. Although you couldn't have jumped up there as Momo. It's just an exit point. A photo with the owl, maybe? Yeah, I can see it. Music is getting serious. I guess it's appropriate that it's raining right now. More squirrel statues. Actually, was that first statue we saw even a squirrel? I might have just assumed it was based on what we heard about some kind of iron squirrel golem statue thing. But clearly that's going to be in here. Don't make me run after you. Can you just wait for these to kind of like get ahead of their pathing? This one seems to not move unless you get close to it, so I guess not. This wouldn't happen to be a photo op, would it? Well, even if it's not, we'll take a photo. Right around here. Get nice and centered. Come on. Alright, we don't have to be exactly centered. It's fine. Just a little more. Good enough. Nikki, give me your best thumbnail pose. Maybe this? For the squirrel? Maybe a little bit of a forced perspective photography? Yeah. Not exactly the best forced perspective for photography work, but good enough. Do we like that? Maybe linger on it just a little bit. Is that just the same? I think it is. Let's try to see if we got maybe a different expression, but... Okay, she's smiling a little bit more in this one, I think. So... this. Not sure if that's going to be the thumbnail. Thumbnail might be Dorota kicking those guys' asses, if there's nothing else in this episode. But if we find a giant squirrel golem guardian thingy in here, which we should, that might be the thumbnail. Oh wait, these are squirrels. So, no, it's not going to be one giant iron golem guardian thing. It's just another stage hazard. Rare instance of a non-instance platforming section or whatever, like the beauty lab or the train. It's just one that you wander into as part of the main world, the overworld. Which means there's no helpful list for us to, or a checklist that shows us all of the dues we can collect and all of the whim stars. But that also probably means it's going to be a smaller section, right? This just goes back outside? I see, some... Oh wait, we're going in that direction. We're not even here for the squirrel thing. Well, since I went through the trouble of taking that picture, let's explore. Can I just... Excuse me. There we go. As long as they don't see you, they don't have any trouble with you touching them. Actually, this place is way smaller than I thought. Was really expecting some kind of squirrel-themed boss or something, I don't know. Is that all that's down that hallway? A chest that doesn't even offer an outfit piece? Feels like this little squirrel place should be... like there should be more going on. What about here? Well, I guess this is at least a little bit more going on, a treasure chest. What's the point of the squirrel theming? Is that going to be used somewhere else, or... Again, not even an outfit piece. We can do a little bit of fishing. Maybe there's a new fish that I haven't caught yet. Or it could just be another lampfish. That seems to be all I've caught in these cave sections.
Momo,
Yep,
we've got a big one on the line.
it's another lampfish. I'm just going to assume there's nothing else in here. It's what I would say, if I weren't paranoid. That fish does seem slightly more glowy than the others. Although it doesn't really look like a fighter, so no.
Momo, I caught it.
That's nothing. Alright, last chance for this to be something interesting. No, it's not a fighter. Well, I guess all I really got in this squirrel-themed place was a photo and some diamonds. So this really isn't a photo op? Feels like if they went to the trouble of modeling it, it should be one of those things on the checklist. Over here. No. I have to do this, and then... This is the only way I know to get it, this checklist. These are all the early stages, or the early areas. There's Stoneville, Abandoned District. Over here was the entrance to the Wishing Woods, I guess I missed that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not a whole lot in this area. Well, I guess I got a photo just for the sake of a photo. I guess we're not done with the squirrel stuff here. In the opening video that I keep referencing, This section was a lot sunnier, but I guess this fits the current mood of our dire situation. I already have plenty of these beetles. I would have preferred those damn other beetles that keep flying away when I'm trying to catch them. There's something wrong with this one. We'll just leave it be. We've got lore. Full system inspection log before battle day. Maintenance item Iron Squirrel Guardian Statue. That's the name. Iron Squirrel Guardian Statue. Maintenance details testing the statue's enemy identification function, target locking speed, and tracking of moving targets. Maintenance results. After incorporating the latest whim mechanism, the Iron Squirrel's gaze has finally reached the desired accuracy. The outer shell will undergo final reinforcement before dawn. The objective is that even if the last Iron Squirrel disappears from Mirrorland, the Iron Squirrel statue will remain forever. Guarding the swordsmiths. Wait, so this is based on, like, actual squirrels? That's what we saw those statues of? So it's not just squirrel-themed statues and, like, robots or automatons. Apparently in lore, there's maybe some legion of squirrel knights or something? Iron squirrels, apparently, that used to defend Mirrorland, and these Iron Squirrel statues were to replace them for perpetuity. But I would have liked to see the actual Iron Squirrels. Maybe in the DLC. It's going to be in the Ringed City, the final boss. As for the flaw of being unable to distinguish between friend and foe, that can only be addressed after the war, with Captain Kuroda finding a solution. The grandpa. Fortunately, our Feywish Knights are well trained and can nimbly avoid this issue. As for the forces of the dark, they will surely suffer heavy casualties. I don't know about that, we just fought some S-lings right here, past the statue. So we're supposed to be small here. Oh, it caught us while we were in the cutscene? That's not very fair. We can just kind of jump over that way, can't we? But there's gotta be something good here, right? It's okay if it locks onto us for a second, right? Yeah. This just seems to go to the main area. We really can just go around this, can't we? Can we go under? We can. It is conal based. Well, I guess it's fun to go to the quote-unquote intended path, even if we can jump over everything. This is a pretty long one. We ended up jumping around on everything anyway. Could have just hopped over here to skip that entire section. Was there more under here? No, not dew, just flowers. The color was the same, so in my mind I thought. We're going up there? Yeah. So I guess we are supposed to jump up there now. Wanted to stick to the main pass as much as possible. But now this is the main pass. And here we are. Is there going to be some kind of giant iron squirrel guardian statue boss that we have to face in here? Time will only tell. I'm going to wish with all my heart that it's going to be the case. And while I do that, now would be a good time to take a break.